finished the meeting, I remembered, oh my God, the live on YouTube. But it's okay, it happens. We are live now. Hello, people from YouTube. Good evening. I hope everyone is okay. Just 1 second. I finished the meeting. It worked. I remembered. Yes, it worked. And let's start. Oh my God, my voice is repeating. No, okay. I think it's okay now. Can you start introducing yourself, Sydney, please?
Yes. Well, my name is Sydney. I'm 38 years old. I'm married. I have a son. I'm an accountant and the administrator as well. Uh, what else? I like to reading. I like to play retro video games. I like to study English. I like to study many things, business, economy. I like to learn different things, to develop different skills, uh, to work out. Although currently I don't have much time to work out, and yes, that's it.
Thank you, thank you. And about you, Luis? Oh my God. Okay, I think his
That
connection.
is that is some problem. Okay,
He's back.
yeah.
Well, came back. Sorry.
No problem.
You
Can
hear
you?
me? Okay,
Yes,
okay,
I can hear you. Can you introduce
okay.
yourself?
Uh, my name is Luiz Carlos. I am from Juiz de Fora, Minas Gerais. I am an industrial engineer working with railway engineering, right? You know, railway, okay. Um, and I'm 36 years old. I have a wife and a child of 2 years old. Okay. Um, and I like very much to play chess, to play board games in general. I have lots of board games. Um, Karaoke, right? Karaoke, I like very much. I have professional microphones here to to play like now in this end of year parties like Christmas. We are going to play karaoke a lot here. I like to cook, right? Too. I like very much to cook and to read about many different things. I'm reading now, for example, José Saramago. Um, I'm reading José Saramago. Uh, the book is called, in Portuguese, the book is called O Evangelho segundo Jesus Cristo. It's a great one. I recommend. That's me. Elida, please, your turn.
Um, Let me ask you something. Have you ever joined Happy Hour here on Talk and Talk? The Happy
No,
Hour?
never. I never did it. Never.
Really? Oh my God.
Yeah.
We have karaoke on Happy Hours. And
Yeah, do you?
yes, and I never forget. Oh, at least we used to have. I don't know nowadays because during the last months I haven't joined it, happy hours, but I never forget about a really funny day that I was here singing and you we used to share the video with the song, with the audio,
Okay.
and we sing together. We used to sing together. But in my turn, the audio didn't work. And in my head, it was working, So in my head, everyone was listening the song and my voice, but they were just listening my voice. And I sang. How is the past of sing? Oh my god, I forgot.
Sang, I sang.
Sang,
It's a
yes.
verb that we don't use a lot,
Yeah.
right? But I sang evidências.
Oh, great.
The whole song, just my voice, and when I finished, people said, "Oh, Elda, we were just listening your voice." Oh my god.
A la capella.
Yes,
Capella.
exactly. Oh my god. Guys, thanks God it was not live on YouTube, because happy hour none of it is not live on YouTube. Because really, it was so embarrassing. And you used to drink, you know, talking and singing and drinking. And oh my god, I never forget about this. But it's amazing. We used to have. I don't have. I am not sure if we still have karaoke, but it was really funny. And we used to put this. Let me search here. We can put backgrounds here,
Yeah.
and we used to put the back. Let me search. Let me show you the background that everyone put in the time,
Happy hour.
not in the happy hour. This background, because it was this feeling, the happy hour. Amazing. I recommend you. So,
Great.
Good. Yeah.
continuing, I will introduce myself. Okay. My name is Elida. I am 23 years old. I live in a small city in Ceará, but I was born in Fortaleza. Um, Nowadays, I study pharmacy at college. I am not working since last week because I asked for being fired. I talked to you, Luis, about it, right? And I am searching for a new job, but I am okay with that. I think I made the right decision. It was really uh, hard for my mental health, the old job. Anyway, I have been here on Talk and Talk as a talker since the beginning of the pandemic. I have met TNT when the pandemic starts. It was a great thing for my mental health, for my to help me a lot to pass through pandemic. And as a hostess, I have been here since March of this year. So I don't know how many months, but that's it. Um, as I said before, I study pharmacy, and I like to. One of my favorite hobbies is playing volleyball, and it's kind of topic of today, playing volleyball and CrossFit. I love this sport so much. But I also like reading. I love reading too. I was searching the book that I am reading right now, but I am not finding. I found it. I am reading this now. I love this kind of books because it's a little bit cliche, but it helps me a lot to develop personal development, growth, and emotional intelligence. Um, I have a dog too. It's my little baby. I don't have kids. I am single. So he's my baby. I walk with him every day. So this is one of my hobbies too because I can. It's a great time that I spend with him and for myself too. And that's it. I think for me for now. Um, we can start with the questions, guys. if you want choose another question, we don't have to follow the order, of the questions. And if you create new questions, that's okay. Feel free about this. I love when you create new questions and the conversation flows, but we can start. um
And just an operational issue here. As I went out of the room accidentally, I am not reading the messages
all right, no
you sent
problem.
before. Please,
Listen
just
again.
okay. Thank you.
No.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. So let's start. What's your favorite sport and why? Can we start, Luis?
Yes, sure. Like I said before, f- uh, yeah, the sport that I practiced most in my life is soccer. Right. I am a goalkeeper. I'm still in activity today. I have two two games per week, and I go as a goalkeeper. But it's not my favorite sport. I actually broke my finger too. Right, playing soccer. I guess the very same. I It was necessary surgery. I have two boats here, two micro boats, because it was really a problem by that time. But now I like to play of sport. How can I say it? Uh, Table tennis. I'm not sure if this is the word. Do you know table tennis? Right. This is why I play most today. Right, with my brother, my nephew, I think. Right. This is what I like, and chess. Chess I like very much too. What about you, Sydney?
Well, my favorite sport is bodybuilding. I struggled a lot to find that that name. For me, is go to the gym or workout. But I remember that there is a kind of tournament where the people show their muscles, their bodies, and there are some rules that the people need to follow. And I like that part because the people who want to to be successful in it, they need to exercise their muscles and they need to put a lot of effort in it, and they also need to have a strong will. And I think, like Elida said, it's very similar of CrossFit, but I think CrossFit is more. I think is more specific. I don't know. Maybe you can show us the difference about workout and the CrossFit. It will be a great opportunity to us.
Yeah, yes, it's difficult because I really don't know how to explain in a, how can I say that, scientific way. I don't know, like how is the difference, but I will talk about my experience, right? I tried. Uh, Bodybuilding is the same that musculação. Yes, yes. I
Yeah,
tried.
but a heavy one, I guess. A heavy gym
Yeah,
exercise, isn't it, Sydney? Yeah.
Yes, exactly. With yes, have yes.
all right. So I tried workout at the gym with no normal regular gym 5 times in my life, and I always gave up because for me it's very boring. Sorry about this, Sydney, but for me it's really really boring going to the gym because you know exactly what you're gonna do, at this day. For example, oh, Monday, it's the day to work out my legs. So I know every exercise and the quantity of repetitions. You know everything. There is not something new. So for me it was awful because I when I was wearing my clothes, I already knew, oh my God, I will have to do this, and this, you know? And I used to work out alone. So it was like a solitary, I don't know. And in CrossFit, we don't have, this doesn't happen because every day is a new training. We just know the training at the day. For example, I just will know the training of tomorrow. So I started CrossFit um in April, I think, and I stayed for 15 days, more or less, and I broke my finger playing volleyball, so I had to stop because I had to stay with my finger. I don't know the word to say that. Imobilizado. But and CrossFit is like everything is really fast. It's different for the gym. You do the things with calm, with patience. CrossFit is everything fast. So I decided to stop while my finger re- uh, se recuperava. And I came back 2 months ago. So it's new in my life. It's a new sport because just 2 months. I don't know to do everything because there's a lot of movement that I don't know how to do and I am not able to do yet because there's a lot of simple movements but complex movements too, you know. And I sometimes I say that I don't do CrossFit. I do adaptations because every exercise I adaptate for beginners. And that's amazing in CrossFit because you can adapt everyone. So people see the others doing this exercise is very complex, and thinks CrossFit is just that. But no, you can adapt it every movement and everyone can do this. So I think for me that I will search for the different scientific or a better explanation about the difference between two. But in CrossFit we have a lot of movements that we do. Today, for example, I did. Uh, the name of the exercise was back squat, like agachamento com a barra. The same movement in gym. Yesterday I did, oh my God, I don't know the words of the exercise in English, but yesterday we did supino. So sometimes it's the same movements, but of course we have different too. But I think that's it, guys. Can you understand, right? Sorry, I talk too
Yeah,
much.
yeah, for
If
sure.
you let me
No, no,
talk out.
it's great. I was going to ask you, um, if in CrossFit you use weights, uh, or you use only your body weight. But you already answered me that I guess you have some exercise that uses only your body weight, but some exercises you use to do a resistance training, right? Like when you are bodybuilding. Um, but let me just uh, I think that Sydney will share the experience I will tell to you. That is in the gym for a bodybuilder like Sydney. I I go to the gym 3 times a week too, and I don't have, and I guess as a bodybuilder, Sydney probably doesn't have to a fixed routine of exercises, right? I work out in an academy that has a maximum of 4 people doing workouts each hour. You have to schedule your hour of exercise, and there is one almost personal instructor there that gives you a weight training, a resistance training, personalized, right? Uh, what exercises or which exercises you're going to do each day is defined when you arrive in the gym, right? So I don't know, is this your experience, Sydney? I guess this is a resource to activate more the muscles. The muscles should not become accustomed, right? With a routine, you have to give different different stimuli to your muscles, different days in order to them uh, get bigger, right? Isn't it, Sydney?
Yes, I agree with you, Carlos. And I think that's the best way I think, to improve our muscles, give different stimulus and practice different exercise. And well, I like to I like to do different exercise every day, and I agree with Ellie that it's a kind of boring activity because comparing to the CrossFit, where there are two uh, uh, CrossFit nearby my house. And every day when I return from my work, I see the people there very happy and enjoy
Having
that.
fun.
Yes, in a loud music with some of the pump music, something like that. And I like to see it, and I like to know that the people are enjoying it. The people are very happy to practice that activity. And well, uh, my wife and I is we are planning to do some activity together, and maybe I will suggest to her to do CrossFit. I think so. She did Zumba, the a kind of dance class, and but I think that will be good for us to do different things, and different things for us, for me and for her. And I think, yeah, it will be a great opportunity to us to do it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just to dance, I've made dance for 8 years, right? It's a great sport. How I forgot dance. I love dance. So it's almost a recommendation. I recommend dance forró, like forró, for example, samba. I had private classes of samba de gafieira, and it's huge. It's perfect to dance with your wife. I didn't made uh, dance classes with my wife, just a little. So, but before know her, it was a great experience, and I recommend a lot to dance. It's huge, and it's a aerobic exercises. You exercise. You lost weight dancing, for example. I I think it's not necessary for you, but it's a another benefit of dancing.
Yes, forró is amazing. As a good Cearense, I love it. Oh my god. And talking about what you said before, I didn't had this experience. I've never had a personal trainer, who gives me a personalized training. At all the gyms that I tried, it was just like a general instructor, and they used to make a planner of a monthly planner, of your training, and every month the planner changed. So for 1 month, I knew exactly what I am gonna do. Oh my god, sorry about the this noisy. I knew exactly what I would do at this day, and for me it was boring. And another thing that I like too much in CrossFit, it's because it's a group sport, and we have a question about this. The question number 7 is just about this: do you prefer team sports or individual sports? And I love team sports because people motivate, each other, and it's amazing. It's not a boring because during the rest times I talk a lot, and I love to talk, as you could realize. I love to talk, and I keep talking and making friends during the rest times and before and after the workout of the day, so it's amazing. And really, really, I love when I talk about this and a person said, oh, I will try, because I love it. I feel like testemunha de Jeová, but testemunha de CrossFit. And a lot of friends, a lot of friends started or gave a chance, just because I keep saying about this a lot. And it's a thing that a person who is looking outside doesn't practice, see and think, this is crazy, this is a crazy thing, just crazy people do this. But when you try, you see that it's really, really amazing. And if you go to try experimental class or something like that, please let me know and tell me the experience before after, you know. Please,
Yeah, I
please, please,
agree.
because it's I am the I am how can I say that?
You
I
are
am
the defender.
no,
You
eu sou a prova viva of a people who judged it a lot before no, right? And after I gave a chance, to try to have experimental class. My mind changed about this, so that's it. So
great.
let me know if you try, okay? There is one talker. her name is Laiane. He's a talker here, and she's a CrossFitter too. When she is in my meeting, we start to talk about this, and I have to control myself to turn back to the topics, to the topic, because if you let, we can talk about this all night. Oh my god! But answer
Great.
continuing with the question that I was, you can answer, Luis, if you prefer team sports or individual sports.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's gonna be a and that's a good answer, but I really like both of them, right? I'm not sure if for example dance, like I said, is a individual or group. It's not individual, right? And but it's not a group sport. It's a couple, right? Sport. But look, I used to be a volleyball player. I I disputed some championships on volleyball when I was at in, at school. I played basketball. I played, for example, handball. I was handball goalkeeper too. I don't recommend to be a handball goalkeeper. It hurts a lot. Uh, Soccer, how can I say, futebol de salão, or I don't know in English the difference between futebol de salão and futebol de campo, right? But I played both of them, right? So I like chess, for example, that is an individual sport. Tennis, that is an individual sport too. So both of them, I like sports very much. Board games. So sport is a very good way um, to engage with people, to have a happy hour, people to yeah to establish good relationships, for example.
Futebol de salão is like futsal.
Yes, futsal.
I think futsal is like no, football, no, and soccer is football de campo.
Football. Yeah,
I,
yeah,
I, I
soccer.
think I'm
Yeah,
not
great.
sure about this. Let me search. But
Yeah, because football exists and soccer exists too. Yeah,
yeah,
maybe,
I
maybe
don't
right.
know. But how is the name of the football americano? It's football too, right?
Yes, football. Soccer to Americans is our football. The football, the rest of the world, and only in America, in USA, they call it soccer.
Wow. I will search about futsal. I am not sure about this. So, and about you, Sydney?
Well, I like the both. In my childhood, I tried to play football, but I was very bad in it. I was an awful player, and I suffered a lot because when my colleagues colleagues they start to choose the people to play it. I was always the last person that they choose they chosen, and because that I tried to I tried to ride skateboard. I think so, ride skateboard. And I ride the skateboard for 6 years, and after that, I find myself play video games, especially especially video games from arcades, and but I know how important it is to play a sport team, like football, volleyball, and I'm my wife and I will put our son in the football lesson. He is now in the swim lesson, and now he is swimming very well, thanks God. He's swimming like a fish. He died. When he died, I almost have a heart attack. Well, and yeah, I know that some individual sports have some advantages because we have to develop by yourself some skills, some abilities, and we depend only in you to succeed. Yeah, so for me, the both sports have advantages and disadvantages.
Great.
Yes,
I just imagine my child diving in a swimming pool, and I understand your
How old are
you
your
being.
your child?
She's 2 years old,
Choice of
and
okay.
imagine her doing this. She's not swimming yet, but imagine her now, and I think that it's not a comfortable feeling. It's not a comfortable feeling for sure. Yeah.
yes, but swimming for kids is not just a sport, it's like so important to prevent, dangerous situations because uh, if something happens in, the child is prepared for swimming and anyway, you understand me, right?
Yes. Yes.
And about the question, I like both too, but I like more uh, team sports because I love to talk, and for me, keep a long time in silence is not good. I I need to talk. I have to talk. But sometimes I like to run too, alone with my headphone to to spend time with my own company, and my thoughts, my feelings. And sometimes it's good. I like to do this. Uh, and for me, about talking about general sports, a lot of people just look for the beauty, and aesthetics and the body and things like this. But I always say that that's good. You have this, but for me, it's the consequence. It's not the main goal. So I go to CrossFit because there I can, how can I say that? Descarregar all my stress, And when I was working until last week, I used to leave the hospital because I was working at the hospital. I used to leave the hospital and go to the box for training, and like with the mind so stressful because of the day. So there, I could um improve my.
Discharge.
Yes, yes, and it was really, really good for my mental health. And that's the main reason that I go every day because if I stay 2 days with uh, uh, without going to to CrossFit, I feel my neurons like screaming, and I need endorphin, please give me endorphin. But it's really amazing when you realize the power of the sports in your mental health. And of course the body is consequence, and it's great when you start to see the result. But for me it's not the main reason, right? And that's it. Guys, I think we have time for one more question. Do you want to choose a question, Sydney, to or create a question or talk about what you want?
Yeah, I think the number five, in your opinion, what qualities make a great Athlete. In my opinion, the great athlete needs to have, first of all, a purpose, a motivation. I think the great athlete uh, need to have discipline, and also to have a big will to overcome the obstacles every day. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you told them all the qualities a great athlete has to have. I agree totally with you. Um, and to study, I would add to study when it comes, for example, to be a bodybuilder, right? It's easy to do something wrong. It's easy to hurt yourself. To study the movement, to study the physics behind what you are doing. Uh, like Elidas just said, to understand your limits, um, to understand how you're breathing, how to breathe during the exercise, for example, it's really important. The nutrition you have to make. So to study, to have a theoretical background is another thing that makes difference for a great athlete. What do you
Yes,
think, Elida?
you two said all the things that I would say. But in my opinion, the most important is the discipline, you know, because motivation, if you just count with motivation, sometimes you not do this, because I think motivation with the time it's not like something stable, it tends to
For
increase
sure.
increase I think improve,
Yes.
increase, right?
Increase and decrease. Decrease and increase.
Decrease with the time. But when
Yeah,
you have discipline, you go even if you don't have motivation. And I think emotional intelligence too is really important to deal with the failure, because of course you will make a lot of mistakes, you will failure in some time in your life, because no one is 100% in everything. So it's really important, and understand your limits as well. And we have an example of this in the last Olympiadas. We had a case about, I forgot the name of the athlete. I think it's Simone,
Simone
American.
Biles,
Yes,
gymnast.
she was the favorite to win the gymnast, and because of her anxiety and mental health, she decided not to participate, you know. And I remember at the time a lot of people judged her because, oh my God, you know, how can she did this? And but I saw it like a very courage and brave act, you know. Prioritize, she prioritized, yeah, prioritized. Anyway, prioritized her mental health, and it's really really important. And for me, that's it. You said all the things that I would say. So, um, guys, our time is over. Oh my God, so fast. It was a great conversation. I love it, and I was really enjoy it. I had a lot of fun today talking with you. Really, really, thank you so much. Um, I will send on the chat the link of the survey, right? Sydney, it was your first meeting with me. I hope you enjoyed this. It was a great time, and anyone can share. So anyone wants to share something before we go?
Yes, I would like to say it was a pleasure to stay with you today, Elida and Luis Carlos. And sure, I enjoyed it a lot, and I will try to stay with you every Wednesday night, and that's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you
Yes,
so much. Oh, I'm
anytime.
sorry. I'm sorry, Alida.
Go
Go on.
ahead. No, go ahead.
Yeah. I would like just to thank you all. It was really a great conversation. Uh, as it was last week, it's great to have Sydney every Wednesday too, if possible for you, Sydney, and hope to come back every week. Right? Thank you so much
Yes, yes.
again.
Okay.
Some more times. I am sorry if I talk too much. Sometimes I am really excited and I lose the time, you know, talking too much. But I always try to bring topics that could uh, um, give a great conversation. And that's it. Thank you again.
Yes.
I hope everyone has a great night of rest and a great rest of week. And see you next Wednesday, guys.
Do we have one more minute?
Yes,
Just
yes.
one more minute.
We don't have more minute. We don't have more meetings today. So
Oh, okay, okay. Just I put to myself last Wednesday, Sydney, a challenge to maybe make a guess of what Zelida's sign. Do you know? Do you know sign, Sydney?
zodiac sign.
Example. Yeah, zodiac sign, right? Uh, uh, I asked her if she thinks she looks like her sign description, and I used to make a good guess, and I will have my first chance. How many chances I have, Elida?
I don't know. You can.
Yeah, but I think that I it's possible that you are of patience.
No,
No. Oh, mistake.
no, no.
But r- the next week I will make another guess. I have another, but I will think about it better. But read about patience that because you look like a
Really.
uh,
I
a
have to
person.
remember. I have to remember to not say in the meetings my month, my birthday month, because I will give the answer, right? If I say it.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I will try another guess next time.
Oh my
What do you
god.
think, Sydney? Do you know about zodiac sign?
Do you believe it?
Not so much.
Yes, I believe it for me it makes a lot of sense, and I used to study it, especially my zodiac, since I'm virgin, and everything
Doesn't
I
she
read.
look like a person of Peixes? Doesn't
Yeah,
she look like?
yeah. In fact, I don't know a lot about that.